So good morning, everybody. Buenos dias. Happy Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. So we're out here today, out in Aurora, off of Smoky Hill Road, and I guess Quincy. Anyways, we're out here loading at a middle school, moving out some dirt. Start time was at 7 o'clock. There was a window time frame where we were allowed to start at. So we had to start at 7, and we could not come back and load between 8 and 9, and between the hours of 3 and 4. Obviously, those are the times that the kids get dropped off and picked up here at this middle school. We just came back to pick up our second load for the day. It is 9:55. I got loaded at 7:15 this morning. And we already got signed out, so we're only doing 2 loads apparently here today. We're already making phone calls to the boss man, letting him know. It's gonna take us a little over an hour and a half from out here in Aurora to go all the way up to Fort Lupton, which is Highway 85 and County Road 8. So yeah, see what we find out, but I'm waiting to pull up. It's only a one lane road, so we'll see. So talk to you guys in a bit. Hey, so what is going on, everybody? So if you guys saw my clip from earlier today, unfortunately we did get signed out. Gonna be in a 2 load day for only 6 hours. Something's better than nothing, but it's really unfortunate that was all that was available. The guys at the job told us the reason why that they were shutting us down is just because supposedly we were tracking out mud, or the job site we were going to, we were tracking out mud. Yeah, I don't know what he meant by that, what they meant by that, but unfortunately that was it for the day. Well, we try to drag our feet a little bit going back towards the yard, but so yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, we try dragging our feet as much as possible before getting back to the yards, hoping that our boss can find something else. But no, we were thinking that maybe since it was so early in the day when we got signed out, that by the time we made it over to the dump site, that he'd be able to find something else for us. But it didn't pan out that way. But that's just how it is, how it goes. But hearing a lot of rumors, especially at work and throughout other companies, that this is very strange that in the construction trucking industry that it has slowed down this much so early on, before the year is over. There is a lot of work out there in the dirt business, but apparently nobody has nowhere to take it to. A lot of companies don't want to pay to take dirt to landfills and to dispose of it that way. It's cheaper just to relocate dirt to other projects, other job sites, to other companies that could use the dirt for whatever reason, to help grade, to bring up the level of the ground that they needed to get to for whatever grade that they needed, or just they want to fill in holes or whatever, what have you. So yeah, it's just very odd, is what everybody's saying. Everybody has a bunch of dirt, but nobody has nowhere to take it to. So that's the big thing right now. We are a pretty big company where I work at, and we do work for some pretty big companies here in the state, especially here in the Denver area. So yeah, we work for a lot of big excavating companies. So it's, like I said, it's very strange that we're not working as much, but neither are their drivers. So I've already had a couple coworkers that I've only worked maybe 2-3 days each week for the past month. I've been one of the fortunate ones that I have been able to work at least my 40 hours for the week. But I mean, I don't know what it is Maybe because I don't ever tell my boss no. I'm always hustling. I'm always getting there early when I need to now. Trying to get that last load in when I know I have time to, and I'm just showing a lot of enthusiasm. I don't know, or maybe because I have a family and I'm young and I got a high mortgage. I don't know. Like I said, there's a lot of factors into it. A lot of the guys that do work with me, a lot of older gentlemen that are almost at retirement age. Um, and they're not willing to work as much. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff. I hear a lot of things throughout the company, just like anywhere else. But yeah, we'll see what the rest of the week holds. Can't believe this year's already gone by so fast. I've already been at this company for 2.5 years. It's crazy how time has flown by. How fast this year is already over. Shoot, I'll sneeze and blink twice, and already the year will be over. Yeah, it's unbelievable. I don't know. I even heard rumors that maybe a couple of coworkers might jump ship. I don't know. I don't know. Uh, yeah, I've thought about it. Maybe switching over to another side of the trucking industry, um, just to be something more stable, more secure, uh, more benefits, and obviously more pay. Um, just for the long run. I don't know. I do like what I do. I do like to see the amount of change that uh, us in the construction industry, especially in the dirt business, how much we change areas and communities. Like just earlier today, I was gonna take a photo of it yesterday, but there was a house that was on a plot of land for the longest time. It had been by itself. It was an old brick house, just at the start of my community, and it was on sitting on a nice plot of land. And this morning I saw it, and the house had been abandoned for a while. Supposedly, it was one of my old coworkers that lived there like years ago, like over 15 years ago. He lived there, and it had been abandoned since on that plot of land, and everything else around it was being developed. Like there's a 7-Eleven next to it. There's a Starbucks next to that 7-Eleven, and that 7-Eleven was built like I don't know like 2 years ago. The Starbucks was just finished being built this year, um, back in like March is when they opened it, and then just like 2.5 months ago, they just finished building um, a quick trip right across the street from both of those locations. And yeah, and like just a lot of development going on. And today, when I came home, that house is gone. It's already been leveled out, and yeah, I almost can't even tell there was a house there. So me, I like what I do. It's chill. It's a good company. Not pressured drivers. They just don't want you to slack off. They want you to get your loads in and put in your hours, but don't uh don't try to cheat the book. You know, using that magic pen on your timesheet. That's the way we log our hours right there on the driver logbook. So I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, we'll see what the future holds. But yeah, only let's see, 6 of us in side dumps work today out of 34 trucks. And then there was one, no, two tandem trucks that worked today. So that'd be a total of 8 trucks that work today, which is a small portion of the fleet. And it's been like that for like the past 3 weeks. So now there's not a lot of work right now, even though it hasn't rained a lot and it's been pretty dry. But who knows? So we'll see what tomorrow holds. So I'll see you guys next time.